Hi everyone! Today we're going to be talking about the 18 new Coleto ink colors and we'll be swatching them. I'll be swatching them on white paper. I've already swatched them on black paper for the website, so I will show you on here what that looks like. Just so that you don't have to watch me swatch each color twice. So the Coleto inserts have been expanded, and then they also did a bit of a redesign on these new ones. So I'm going to start by talking about that. Now let me see if I can zoom in like this. I think that'll be better for you guys. Okay, so I have an old style refill, or I guess I should say the regular lineup refill right here. So you can see what this knobber topper thing looks like. I'll put that in here so you can get a side-by-side comparison in the barrel. So these metallic, neon, and pastel colors have a different style lever, I guess you'd call it. And I quite like it. It seems, a little more flush with the pen. So I really like it. And another interesting thing they've done is, let's see if I can explain this accurately. Is this on? Yeah. Okay. So the old style are quite rigid. And I think some people would accidentally break them. And what they've done is they've made that inside, the part that goes inside, a little bit thinner. And so you get a little more flexibility up here. And one reason I'm telling you this is because I know we'll get some people saying, hey, my inserts are broken. And the reason I say that is oh yes, I do. I did pull this. A lot of times people who get the lead insert one, the mechanical pencil insert, they see that they've done this loose thing at the top. I mean, and this is in order for it to work, so. But I could see how some people get this and they're like, oh my gosh, you sent me a broken thing. We didn't actually. It's supposed to be like this. So I wanted to let everybody know, you will notice these are looser, and that is totally by design. They're all like that. So your thing isn't broken if you got it like this. Just important thing worth mentioning. And now that we've mentioned that, we can start the swatching. So why don't we do the metallics first? Let me find them in my notebook here. This is last year's Pilot Black Note. We do still have a few for this year, I believe. Oh, here it is, yeah. Isn't that great? Let me just kind of move it around so you can see what that metallic ink looks like on black. Now, I think on camera the distinct colors don't show up as much, but in person they really do. So I think it looks, like this looks distinctly violet and this looks distinctly pink in person. I feel like on camera it gets a little bit washed out from the light, so you might be missing that part. But let me also show you what they swatch like on white, because they are amazing. I have been using them pretty much nonstop since I got them. I really, truly love these, and they write so smoothly in my Jibun Techo. Okay. So let's start with the metallic. Make sure I'm in. I always do this, and then when I'm reviewing the video, I realize, oh, good grief, I swatched off camera. People are gonna love that. Okay, so does that give you a good idea what that color looks like? At the end of each 6, I'll zoom so you can see it even closer. Don't worry. Yeah, so by the time you see this video, a lot of you will have received yours. And I'm posting this video as we just got another huge batch in. So there's plenty. And these aren't limited edition, so don't panic or anything. I'll post the links below as to where you can find them on our site. I would say we found out about these about 4 months ago. And we've been very excited about them ever since. Okay, I need to find the gold and the silver in here. Gold and silver. And we'll just... Too bad they don't make a 6-color Coleto, huh? I've found that these metallics you can totally use for daily writing. They're not, you know, they sound like they'd be a novelty thing, but because they're 0.4, they're, you know, like I said, I use them with my Jibun Techo, so we'll do 4.4 millimeter metallics. I use them to write work notes. I've just really been enjoying them. Okay, so let me put this here. I'm gonna zoom even more for you. Is that good? And then let me stick this over here too so you can see that. The light. Phone freaks out a little bit when it has to focus on the one on black paper. Sorry about that. Really nice. Really, really nice. So I quite like these. Maybe I should move them around just so you can try to see the metallic part. Definitely have some shine. These are not... If you're familiar with the Pilot Juice Metallics and the Juice Up Metallics, it's like the same ink. All right, so there are the metallics. Now let's should we do the pastels? Now the pastels are interesting because obviously the white isn't gonna show up on white, but I'll show you that on black. Okay, I think that's good. I'll rebuild my pen here. Do I have a... I'll use this one. Why not? Okay, so let's just set the white aside. And we'll start with some other colors. These are so fun. It was such a fun time for them to come out too because they're super fun to gift. Okay, so here is how the pastels look swatched on black. Very bold in person. A lot of fun. All right, so let's do, so this is 0.4 millimeter pastels. And then again, I'll zoom at the end. So here is our pastel pink swatch. And like I said, we're gonna skip the white. So let me zoom in even more here. That's nice. Look how gorgeous. And like I said, in person, they're quite bold, quite vibrant, both on black and on white. And just because the metallics are kind of taking the center stage here, I want to show you what the packaging looks like. I think they've done an excellent job with this packaging. Let's see, so next we will swatch the neons. I'd love to hear what color you are most excited to try out. The colors that I, always guess are gonna be the most popular are not necessarily. So these are essentially the Pilot Juice fluorescents, and the ones I just swatched were the Pilot Juice Pastel. So if you're familiar with the juice or the juice up in these colorways, it's the same ink. And I'm just hoping you can see how vibrant this is, because in person it's definitely neon, which is so fun. Let me show you it on black. Now the interesting thing on black, it takes a while for the color to show up, so it's actually a teeny bit tricky to use on black paper because it's hard to see what you're doing at first. So let's do the neon pink. I had been feeling pretty I didn't use Coleto very much. I mostly stuck with Sarasa Select. And coming out with these new colors has really revived my interest in the Coleto a lot. So this has been super fun for me. Like I said, I use the metallics now as everyday writing colors. The neon is kind of interesting on white. It has its purpose, definitely not for everyday writing. Sorry, the neon yellow is what I mean. The other colors are quite bold. And in person, you can definitely see the neon yellow also, but I feel like in photographs and video, it just really fades into the background. So if you're interested in that one, you'll have to kind of try it out for yourself so you can see it in person. And then finally, I am actually going to show you the violet, the Hi-Tec violet next to this purple, just because I already know there are going to be so many people who are going to ask, so I will do that in just a moment. So let me zoom for you. Okay. So there's your swatches. Kind of move it around a little bit. Okay, so let me show you the neons in the packaging. so cool. I think the neon red looks really neat. So there's the neons. Let me zoom back out. And then I told you I would show you this purple swatch next to here. Now keep in mind these are 0.4 and this one I have right here is a 0.3. So it's gonna appear a little bit darker anyway because of that. But I did wanna get that swatch for you just so you can see the difference in case you're a purple fan. See that difference? So some fun purple shades for you. Let me actually get these so that I can show you them all at the same time. I think you'd like that. Kind of see all these then? There we go. So you can kind of see all the swatches at once on the white paper. This notebook, I know I will be asked about it because whenever I show it in like Instagram or something, people ask about it. So this is a Nemesine A5 5mm dot grid. I will post a link below to where you can find it on our website. And so once again, I'll show you the pastels, the metallics, and the neons. Anyway, I hope you get to try some of these new colors and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.